My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Hey folks, you know I'm a big sci-fi fan. Both books and movies and TV shows. I'll quote Star Trek, I'll quote The Matrix, I'll quote Babylon 5. I used to love that show too. Good stuff. One of the writers that's out there in the sci-fi world was a gentleman named Arthur C. Clarke. And brilliant individual. Fantastic books. Look him up. Clarke said, "I'm sure that the universe is full of intelligent life." It's just that they're too smart to come here. I find that kind of funny. Number one, I'm sure every species out there in the universe, in existence, has had their ups and downs of existence in order to reach a point of sentience, and then utilizing that sentience, if they have, in order to, become a spacefaring species. Now, if they're able to do that, of course, they fly around and, look at other places to go, maybe. And maybe they're smart enough to say, oh, well, see that rock over there? That's already got biologics on it. Skip that. Let's try this other one over here. Just so they don't have to deal with, other species. You can't blame them for that, really. I mean, it'd be nice if they came and said, hey, by the way, you guys don't have to worry about the things you're worrying about. Let's, fix some stuff here. Let's get rid of cancer. Let's, whatever, right? Of course, what would they want from us if they did that? Number one. Number two, would they be, I don't know why there's a siren going off. Sky looks pretty clear. Oh, it's off. Maybe they're just testing it. We had some really bad thunderstorms last night, so maybe they are. Anyway, a lot of sci-fi stuff that I watch, it's all about going to different planets and extraterrestrials coming here, yada, yada, yada. And, I look at it as, man, it would be difficult and dangerous to pierce the veil of a solar system. Because just like we have the magnetosphere around our planet, of course, the sun creates a huge magnetosphere that covers the entire solar system, which of course is also rocketing, moving through space at tremendous speeds. I can't remember off the top of my head. Which creates a bow wave that pushes, particles, asteroids, everything out of the way. As as the solar system flies through space. And maybe, just maybe, it's dangerous to approach a solar system because of that. Because you think about the bow wave in front of the sun, because the sun is here, and we always think of the planets spinning this way around the sun, which they don't. Tip it like this. The sun is coming at you, all right? And the planets are spinning this way around the sun, all right? Spinning inside of the disk, all right? As it's coming at you, those planets are spinning like this, being dragged along with the sun, which of course is being dragged along with the rest of the arm of the cosmos, right? Of which we're kind of in the middle, maybe a little further out. And so, and the cosmos, the galaxy itself, the Milky Way, is spinning, and it's being pulled along with the rest of the cosmos. Where it's going, I have no idea. Neither does anybody else. So the cosmos is spinning and it's moving. The galaxy is spinning and it's moving. And the solar system is spinning and it's moving. The Earth is spinning and it's moving. And it may just be a real difficult thing to move from one point to the other in order to reach another planet. And especially then, what if you pierce that veil, you come into the solar system and you're like, man, there's already life on that planet. Do we get rid of that, or do we just find a rock of our own? It's probably easier just to find a rock of your own. Although, of course, many sci-fi movies are all about extraterrestrials coming here and they want to take over. Maybe that would be true if they could do it. But so you think about the bow wave of the solar system. The sun's pushing through space, and it's pushing all of that stuff out and around us. So all of these particulates and asteroids and whatever are just being shoved out and around. All right? And those, some of them move through and get caught up in the gravity of the sun, and of course those can move into either the inner or the outer belts. Maybe the Kuiper belt is the further one out. Maybe it's more likely that it gets caught up in there. But so when you think about that, there's got to be a huge amount of debris being pushed out and around the solar system, to the point where the Voyager aircrafts have now been sending back messages that the particulate level inside of the solar system is very low, because of course all the particles have been, most of the particles I should say, have been absorbed through gravity to one of the larger bodies like a planet or the sun. And so it's kind of cleaned out the space here that we're living in, that's existing as a vacuum. There's still some particulates out there, but nothing like at the edge of the solar system, where that bow wave has accumulated all those particles, where literally the particles at the edge of the solar system are thousands of times more prevalent in that space. And maybe coming through that barrier is very dangerous. Of course, the bow wave is going to be dangerous itself. So you couldn't just come up to the front of the thing and try to move your way through the bow wave. That bow wave would probably disrupt electronics. It might even just rip things apart. We don't really know yet. And then when you're at the back end, because it looks like a teardrop in space, right? This wave around the solar system. So think about when that stuff is all coming together as a cone in the back. So you couldn't come up at the back and try to come in that way. How do you get in and out of the solar system? Now, maybe if something is small enough, it can, dodge through the particles and make it through. But, man, when you think about all of those things, you're like, oh, this interstellar travel ain't going to be as easy as we thought it's going to be. And it ain't. And it's not going to be for us, and it's certainly not for any other species that's out there. So, Arthur C. Clarke says maybe they're just too smart to come here. Maybe they are. Or maybe it's just really, really hard. Anyway, just a fun one for you. Make you think. Cool. All right. That's it, folks. I'll chat with you later. Bye.